Hello everyone, let's solve question 40 of GATE paper CS1 2025. A packet with a destination IP address of 145.36.109.70 arrives at the router whose routing table is shown. Which interference will the packet be forwarded to? So, in order to solve this question, let's understand the few prerequisites of the same so that we can easily solve this particular question. So, let's first understand what subnetting is and what the bit masking is. So you are given what information you are given here. You are given subnet address, subnet mask in CIDR notation, and an interference is given to you. Okay. So let's first understand what subnetting is. So a subnet mask defines an IP address in the network. A subnet mask defines which part of the IP address is the network and which part is the host. Okay. This is what subnet mask is. That defines which part is the network, which part is the host. It uses binary ones for the network and zeros for the host. Okay. And operation is basically it compare the bits. If both bits are one, then the resultant is one, else resultant is zero. This is done in basis of 4 octets, with each octet having 8 bits and 32 bits are in total. Subnet notation, which is CIDR, when we say /24, when we slash /24, that means in the subnet mask, the 24 bits are set to 1, and slash 18 bits means that 18 bits are set to 1. So in the octet of 8, if I'm writing 24, then these three will have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like 8, 8, 8, 8 bits, and these will be 0. Okay. So like first three octets of 8, 8, 8 are ones set to ones, and remaining are set to 0. Okay. So we know now this much. So what is the IP address given to you? The IP address given to you is 145.36.109.70. Okay, let's break this down. So 145 is basically 100100001 dot 36 in 8 bits 00100100 dot 109 will be, so I'm gonna write it a bit bigger because otherwise it will not fit in the screen. So we should write it a bit bigger. Just a second, let me close this. Okay, so let me erase everything and restart. 145.36.109.70. So 145 can be written as 100100001 dot 36 can be written as 00100100 dot 109 can be written as 01101101. 70 can be written as in 8 bits always 01000110. Okay, this is what the binary representation will look like in octet format. Okay, once that is done, now we have 24 slash subnet. So 24 slash subnet means 1111111 dot 1111111 dot 1111111 dot 00000000. It means the first 24 bits slash, this is slash 24. This means first 24 bits are for the network and remaining bits are for the host. Okay. We will operate a bitwise AND over this. So once we do this, uh, the network result network address which we will get is, let's try that. So if I try this AND operator, I'm performing an AND operation. It will be 10010001 dot 0010010 dot 01101101 dot 00000000. In that case, if I convert it to an integer representation, then this looks somewhat like 145 dot 36 dot 109.0. Okay, so this 70 has been reduced to 0 after doing the end. and slash 18 will be what? 18 bits are for the network and 14 bits are for the host. So in that, slash 18 means, so this is for 1. They obviously they are not matching because it is for 70. Uh, okay, let's try with what I can try. I have tried the slash 24 one, okay, which is at E4 interface. I'm gonna try slash 18, which is at E3 interface, and so you can try for slash 18, where first 18 bits will be for network and remaining bits will be for host. So it will look somewhat like one dot one dot one zero 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 dot zero 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 zero. So it looks like 255 dot 255 dot 192.0. If I write the integer format of the same, you can convert it for every single one of them. You can actually convert it for every single one of them. Once you do that, once you are able to do this thing for every one of them, taking subnet and performing the AND operation, okay, then basically what you will figure out is the E3 one is actually the matching one. So this slash 18 subnet marks in CIDR notation with subnet address. This will be matching one. This after subnet, it will match with this. So we can say that E3 is the one where the packet will be forwarded to. So the correct answer is A. That's it for this particular video. I have already done this previously, like writing. What you have to do, the process is same. I did it for one, it is not matching. You have to repeat this process for the remaining subnet addresses. Like what you have to do, use the subnet mask and perform the AND operation. Use the subnet mask, create a subnet mask of these, and perform an AND operation with the result with the given IP address. If it matches with the subnet address, then this is the one which where the network packet will be, or like the interface packet will be forwarded to. Okay, so that's it for this particular video. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys in the next video.